What's up, guys? Welcome back to Goji Island this wonderful Friday. And Friday is fun day, so today we are going to do something really awesome, really cool, and everything like that. Something I never done in City Skylines before. Actually, I've been thinking about it for some time and wanted to do it, but it never really went off. So here I am, and today we are going to build some kind of a amusement park slash water park slash fun park. Imagine like a fun place to visit. It's not a huge amusement park with 2 roller coasters and a lot of rides. There are like 1 roller coaster, there are gonna be some rides, there are gonna be some pools, some somewhat adventure pools. I don't know, adventure. What we say in Swedish, I don't really know the word for it, but it's gonna be some cool stuff, which I'll come to in just a minute. But I hope that you all are feeling really, really awesome today, and I hope that you will have a wonderful weekend that will start off right after you watch this episode. Here in Sweden we got great weather. It's sunny. It's though it's minus degrees. Yesterday it was 15 plus, and today it's like -3. So the Swedish weather is really schizophrenic in somehow. But anyways, I hope that you have great weather. Anyways, now what we did in the beginning. As you could see, I just plopped down some parking spots, and that area will be left undone. We will probably take care of that in the live part, because I haven't recorded that one, so we'll see about that. But we did a parking lot, as say. And then we continue. I put down this little statue in the beginning when you enter the park, and this little dragon. I thought it would be fun for the kids, maybe, or something like that. And we then start off to making this little pool area. And this, I imagine, this kind of a chill-out pool. You have some trampolines so you can jump, and you have some tables you can sit down, relax, and then you have this. A very big pool, if you see it to the perspective of how big the people in City Skylines are. So it's a pretty big pool, and I try to make some things with the ground so it looks a little more decorated, as I say, because I can't believe that these fun parks, water parks, and amusement park. They have to look funny and good in all angles. And actually, the reason I really got inspired to do this episode was because I was sitting and watching some of Silveret's Planet Coaster videos, and I was like, yeah, I want to build something like this. So then I thought, well, I'm gonna give it a try to build a little small, nice amusement park, and that's what was inspired me to do this today. Though I have been thinking about it for a while, but he gave me some inspiration from his videos, and yeah, that was kind of cool. So anyway, we plopped down this first pool, which is a big one, and then I took this little slide complex down to pool for the kids, and you can go in the slide complex whether you are young, old, or in between or something. Anyways, and I used a lot of these rocks to fence off the walking areas, and I think it looks pretty good. Instead of have a simple path, this looks a little more decorated and that kind of stuff. And also made this little pond, as you can see here. And actually, I was recording yesterday evening, and I just finished up everything, and the only part that I had left was this part I'm working on here. Because I'm only going to do the pool now, and then in the later in the time lapse I'm going to take care of that area. But when I did it, I was working for it for about 1 hour and did a lot of stuff, and then it couldn't be an hour, maybe half an hour, and because I don't really know what my autosave settings are. But anyways, I was building for, well, say half an hour, and then my game crashed, so I had to redo everything. But I changed some things, because first I had like a natural beach, a little mini beach where you can hang out, but I ended up doing it more like these natural pools that I did in some previous episode. Anyways, enough about that. This is the roller coaster I chose to have. There are some roller coasters on the workshop, and they all looks pretty good. But this became the choice of mine because it's red. It looks really nice, and it has the shape, and it takes up that the shape of the area that I was looking for. And I tried to play with some stones and some maybe scenery or something, like it's located in the desert with some fallen trees and palms and rocks and some kind of fun stuff, just to make it look a little more fun. And then these new, I think, bush shrubs. There's both low polys and high poly versions, and they look amazing. You can see me using them in almost all areas around the park, and it's perfect to fill out the areas. And also these cluster of bushes that are up, they look totally awesome. So the workshop is on fire nowadays, and I don't know, man. You guys you're gonna destroy my computer, man. I can't. I remember the time you go in, you maybe download 1 or 2 assets. Now I'm like downloading 10 assets every time I enter the game. But you know, it's just to hold my thumbs as we say in Sweden and hope for the best. But you can see they look gorgeous, and these are the low poly versions. And I don't know if it's just me, but I'm almost thinking that the low poly versions looks better than the high poly. I don't really know what it is that makes them look better, but it's something that I just like about the low polys, which is nice because the low poly is good for my computer, so it don't have to burn up, which I think it are at some times. Anyways, I'm placing more of these rocks, and we are soon going. I have a little hard time speaking today. We are going to do some of these adventure pools that mainly are for the kids, I guess, because they are pretty shallow. And there are actually some assets I found. They are named the Sanctuary something. You will see them in just a minute here. And this is some kind of fun stuff I found on the workshop. Also some animated tracks. We're gonna take a look at them in the live part. But really fun that there are some animated stuff. I've heard for some long time ago that they weren't able to do animated stuff in the for the workshop, but obviously there you can see it spinning. That one works really fun. Just put down some lightning here, quite simple area. Like I said, this park has probably been here for a while, and it's not the top-notch modern stuff, just like a mixture of fun stuff to do in the town. And this will be located in the middle of the main town, which is pretty cool when we're gonna play some bigger buildings side of it, and it's gonna be this tropical thing in the middle of the town. It's gonna be really cool. And here you can see me playing with this sanctuary something that I found, and I try to build like, imagine it's for the kids here. It's really shallow water and big areas, and I will also place down like a little beach, so it looks like a beach. And these assets are pretty cool, actually. It's somewhat hard to make this seamless. You can see the edge of the assets sometimes, but if you play with it and you can hide it with some vegetation stuff, and it turns out really good. And they also have these assets that are like fireflies that you can place down that glow in the dark. It looks pretty awesome, actually. And yeah, so this is for the kids, you could say. And when we place this beach side of it, it's you can imagine like there the parents they can chill and hang out. But I can imagine there are some douchey youths crashing these pools sometimes. And here you can see these fireflies, kind of fun stuff, you know, not that big of a deal, but gives a little extra touch for it. And I use the big decals, the beach, think they look really good. Yeah, so putting down some more paths and like connecting all the areas. And when we have done this, there are going to be a little like an alley or an avenue in the end of the park with some buildings, amusement park buildings. And I imagine there you can have some food. We're gonna plop down a Burger King and a Taco Bell and that kind of stuff. So that's where you can go out and grab a bite to eat and buy your beer and hang out with your buddies and maybe party at the evenings when the park is open. And that's pretty much it for this episode. And then we're gonna do a time lapse, not time lapse, a live part where, as usual, we're gonna take care of some things probably, and then we'll hang out. We'll take a look at what we've done, and you will also see how this build affects my frame rate, and that's quite funny, I can say. But I'm gonna shut up for now, and I'm gonna leave you with some great music and let you watch this time lapse, and then I'll be back with the live part and we chill out for a moment, and then we say goodbye for this time. But until then, happy viewing, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Welcome back, guys. I hope you enjoyed the time lapse really much. So here we are with the final product, as to say, something like that. But I thought that before we take a look at this, I actually forgot to show you some things I did in the last episode, and that is this little police station I made, not very fancy or something like that, just a little police station, so we take care of some crimes, because there were really much crime in this area. And also this I did off screen before recording the time lapse. And I also see that I forgot to change these things. We're gonna see. Really annoying, you have to go and do this every time, but you know, you can't get everything in life, so we just do like that. So now, bam. Anyways, this little roundabout decoration or something, simple, just some bushes, a fountain, and yeah, and then you go in left to the neighborhood and straight forward you go into the fun park. And what do we have here? Well, you enter here. I guess this is free or something. we might plop down some entrance fee thingy here. Anyways, so you enter here, and as you see, my frame rate is not fun at all. And you start off here in this little alley, and you come to these pools, the first thing. And you have this big pool, as to say, and this little slide complex there. And then these more relaxed pools where you can take a swim or, well, exercise and that kind of stuff. And then we come to the Ferris wheel and these little volleyball stuff. They don't look that awesome. This little parking spot, if you could get rid of this, I would do it in the asset editor but the asset editor doesn't work for me. So, but I tried to make it as good as I could. And then the little Ferris wheel there in the background, really nice. And then you have this little alley, and this is where the restaurants and shops and well, all these mini casinos, and you know, with all the slots machines and that kind of stuff. And here you can take your beer and food or whatever you want and hang out with your buddies and have a nice time. And then you can go into these little buildings. You got some pool, you got bowling, you got Gold Rush, Fun Palace. Wonder what's going on inside there. And then some claw machines and that kind of stuff here in the Monte Carlo, and the Golden Nugget. The Golden Nugget. Everyone wants to go to the Golden Nugget. Anyways, and then there are a lot of vegetation going on, and here you got a vertical drop. It's a little hard to steer with the frame rate. A vertical drop, choof, straight down. And then this little kids adventure beach stuff, something. And yeah, so yeah, they can take a bath in some shallow waters and climb the rocks and go here and with the waterfalls and do a lot of fun stuff. And then if we move here, we have the big roller coaster, and yeah, and that's pretty much what this is. And yeah, of course, this pool as well. Of course, you can grab a bite to eat here and watch the sunset. Really, really nice. And there's a lot of vegetation going on. And yeah, so that's about it. But we're gonna do something like this. I think we have we're gonna go in here and we're gonna take a look at what we got. The ones I used at the rallycross track are kind of cool, and it's these, I think. So I think we do this very simple. We just plop these down like to an entrance area. I'm gonna get it straight somehow, maybe like that. we could take maybe 2 of them like that, and we place 2 of them this side as well. And then we take this fence to just separate the lines of the people going in. This will probably look kind of funny because they will be driving cars here, but you know, what the hell. Something like that. And we could do like this maybe as well. So then you get a little entrance point there. Yeah, so that's about that. And I want to keep these areas because it might seem strange, but I have some plans. I don't really know what this is gonna look like, the area, because so I have to leave that. I'm sorry. But that is what we did today, I think, if I remembered to show you everything. But I think I did. So I really hope that you enjoyed this episode. I am really pleased how it turned out. And if you did like it, please go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of Goji Island and all the fun stuff going on right here. And if you want to be notified, then you just press the bell button just beside the subscribe button as well. And I hope that you will have a wonderful Friday today. I will probably go and have myself a beer about now. And until the next time, I want you to take care of each other and be nice. And with that said, see you in the next one. Bawamba's out.